On the third episode of our series in Europe, we get to explore Italy, more specifically Florence, its food, the breathtaking monuments, sunsets, and landscapes. Come along as we show you how to properly spend 72 hours in the heart of Tuscany. By the end of this video, you know exactly what to do, where to eat, and what not to miss in Florence. Good morning from Florence.
We are in the Piazzale San Marco having our first all'antico vinaio.
This is called the San Marco. It's amazing. It's I think it's gorgonzola, fresh tomatoes, and
Truffle cream,
and we added pecorino cream.
What's the meat?
Oh yeah, the meat. I think it's prosciutto. Something.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'll find out. But it's just really good. And we just rented a Vespa. Our plan was to go to Siena. It's a little too far. I don't think we're gonna make it.
They said it was going to be 3 hours, but we only have a 125cc. To get the 150 and above, you do have to have a valid motorcycle license.
Yes.
So we could only get the 125, but we're still excited to explore some of Tuscany today.
By the way, all'antico vinaio, it's one of the many stores here in Florence, because I think it's where it's schiacciata, which is a kind of a bread, kind of like a focaccia, was born. So they have many stores. A lot of people hate on all'antico vinaio. I personally,
It's amazing.
it's our favorite. We tried many of them. Like, they are all really good, but all'antico vinaio just has very specific flavors and combinations. Is just insane.
They're incredible. The flavors are so fresh here. Specifically, the one in the Piazzale San Marco.
Which is right in front of the David statue, or
Yes.
the Accademia, where the David statue is located.
And conveniently right down the way from our Airbnb.
We just rode here.
On the back of a Vespa.
What'd you think?
I loved it. It's exhilarating and fun. I've never been on the back of any bike ever before, and it was so much fun coming up here, seeing all of the views. It's beautiful. The Piazzale Michelangelo is a really popular spot to come and watch the sunset because of how it hits the city. You can see the Duomo, the rolling hills where Tuscany starts, and it's just incredibly beautiful up here.
And now we're headed towards
Chianti?
something like this. So with this Vespa, there's some places we can go to with it, some places we can't. So as far as we can go is like kind of like vineyard places like this. So yeah, so that's where we're going now. Riding a Vespa through the heart of Tuscany was definitely on our bucket list, and left us speechless. It all seemed like a postcard. We had no plans, no rush, and that made everything worth it. And look at that, Amanda even rode a motorcycle for the first time, ever. We visited Castello di Verrazzano and had one of the best wine and pasta in Italy. And the views, trust me, you can never get tired of them. We tried their homemade wine, and this is not just your regular bread and cheese, because this aged balsamic took it to another level. Now the wild bar pasta was definitely something worth coming back for.
We had to return the Vespa, and the weather was about to turn, so we headed back to Florence. But not just because of the rain, we also had a dinner reservation that night. And not just at any place. We were going to try what people call the best Florentine steak in the city at Trattoria dell'Aste. And literally the moment we got back, the rain started pouring. If you think some rain is going to make Florence look bad, you're wrong. It's even cooler. So we ran inside the Mercato Centrale to hide and of course look for the best stuff to bring home and to visit an old friend. She sells us some of the best olive oil and balsamic in town. We call her an old friend because every time we come back to Florence, she always remembers us.
We just left Trattoria dell'Aste, and I'm gonna say that it was not worth it for us. It did not live up to the expectations because this place, the hype it's crazy on this one. and it was just not great. If you pay $100 on a piece of steak, you expect it to be amazing. It's a good place for a date, but the steak, it's not it. Other dishes were okay. What do you think?
I liked the overall ambiance of the restaurant, but if you're paying $100 for a kilo of steak, I think that it should be more consistent and flavorful. But now it's getting dark. We're here in front of the Duomo, and I think it's time to get lost in the streets of Florence.
Get some gelato, maybe a limoncello spritz.
Let me just say this, not falling in love with Florence is a hard task. We love every corner of this city. It feels historic, grand, and alive. Literally every building telling you a different story. Let's not forget about the iconic sirens all over the place. Now here's the best tip. In front of the Duomo, Eduardo's Gelato. It's the best we have ever had. Just try it and thank us later. It's organic and very authentic. Exactly what we're looking for.
By the way, this is right in front of the Duomo. So if you're just walking by the Duomo, you think it's a tourist trap. It's not. It's completely worth it. You gotta try it.
This is not what we're looking for.
This is me asking my buddy right there why people put coins in the boar's mouth. And he just told you to like and subscribe. I guess it's an Italian tradition. Good morning from Florence again. We just had our first Atlantico Vinaio of the day. We are really gonna miss this.
We're addicted.
Yeah, waking up, having Atlantico Vinaio every day, that's what life's about. Just making our way out of Mercato Centrale right now, getting ready to have some limoncello spritz of like our favorite guy. Do you mind explaining why he's our favorite?
So we get limoncello spritz from this one spot here specifically because it's limoncello, prosecco, and a little bit of soda water. But the special ingredient is this man stirs it with his finger.
Yeah, straight up his finger.
And we love it. It's authentic. It's a part of the experience.
It's right behind the Duomo, and every time we come here, we go there. And this past couple days, they've been closing at 4:30. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's Saturday now.
Saturday,
so...
we expect them to be open. It's already 2:30, so we should make our way there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so come with us and hopefully we'll get the same experience we had last time with the stirring of the limoncello spritz.
This is the porchetta sandwich from I Fratellini, and as you can see, it's not as great as the Atlantico Vinaio.
We moved all of the toppings just to one side because it wasn't full enough.
And it's super dry. Like, the sandwich itself, it's just the pork. We actually added the cheese. And it's still not good.
Maybe it's our bad for ordering the porchetta, but this was one of the recommended sandwiches or the best sellers. Yeah.
That's something we really enjoy too when we go to other countries is their stores.
We love going to the grocery store.
It's always amazing. Like they have different things, of course, than we have in America. And for example, here they have like a Kinder ice cream that is amazing.
It's so good. They have so many Kinder products. So things we really love: cheese, ice cream, and Kinder. So we always go to the markets, the grocery stores, and see what types of items like that they have. Experiencing something we don't have at home.
And now we continue to explore Florence. We're literally lost here. I don't know where we're at, but everything leads to the Duomo and some piazza, so it's easy to find yourself in Florence. All right, there's this white circle right in front of the Duomo, and we didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
but
so if you come over here to the back side, you'll see there's this large gold ball on the top. And our friends that we met yesterday actually told us that the ball fell off and this circle symbolizes exactly where it fell, which is really interesting.
We pass here all the time because we get gelato right there where there's this huge line and we never saw it. But yeah, they made us aware. And apparently it fell in the year of 1602. Is that it?
Sounds right.
Yeah, sounds right. Okay.
In Italian, they have something called siesta, which is basically taking a break in the middle of the day. So naturally, we did the same. It was Amanda's birthday evening, and she just wanted to take it easy for the night. Well, that didn't happen because as we were in line for another focaccia sandwich, sorry Atlantico, we met this incredible couple. And taking it easy for the night was not in their plans. Shout out to Antonio and Lauren. We saw a beautiful sunset from the Ponte Vecchio, had dinner, where we met Francesco, who told us about this karaoke spot. And we all ended the night singing happy birthday there. On the next morning, the weather was definitely on our side, so we took our time, visited some churches, monuments, right in the heart of Florence, including Santa Croce, which is kinda like a hall of fame for Italian celebrities. For example, Michelangelo and Galileo, and the fun fact is that Dante Alighieri is actually not buried there. He only got a statue. But right behind Santa Croce, you have the Leather School. You cannot miss this place at all. It has this huge tower, and it's definitely worth the visit. It's one of the best workshops in town. It's very authentic, and the 700-year-old building is just beautiful. The sunset was approaching, so it was time to head to Piazzale Michelangelo to watch the sunset one last time in Florence. Thousands of people gather here every day just to watch the sunset all over Florence. Going to Piazzale Michelangelo, it's truly unforgettable and a must-do when in Florence. And if you ask us, there's no better way to end our trip than with some street opera, to say goodbye to this eternal city that left us with unforgettable memories of strangers that became friends, unknown places that are now so familiar, and streets that we wandered without directions that somehow guided us exactly where we needed to be. This is Florence, and we can't wait to come back.